the TJ Show on Boston's new 103.3 AMP Radio.
Ed, it's so great to be backstage with you at this AMP All Access event. We really appreciate you doing it. It's so nice of you to give up your time.
Thank you for the cheese.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you're eating cheese right now, which is nice. I don't mind. You can do that during the interview.
Okay.
We've talked before.
We had a deep conversation, man.
I know, we did.
We had a really deep conversation.
That's right. That went around the internet. All your fans were going crazy for it.
They really did. They really did. They got bang into it.
So I was watching some of your recent interviews, and you told a story on the Jonathan Ross show.
Yes.
And you were talking about how you were at an event, and Paul McCartney taps you on the shoulder and tells you that he loves your music. What goes through your head in that moment?
If I'm honest, my dad was like standing near, and I was more concerned. I wanted to meet Paul McCartney, but I was more concerned about my dad meeting Paul McCartney, so I was there kind of like beckoning him over. So through my mind, I was like, oh, I hope my dad's watching this.
And so Paul then comes up to you, taps you on the shoulder, and says, hey, I want to meet you.
Yeah, pretty cool, cool.
Does your dad have a conversation with you after that and say, wow, I'm so proud of you?
Yeah, no, he did. And the funny thing was, when we went into the palace afterwards to have drinks, Paul McCartney comes up to me again with his grandkid and was like, oh, my grandkid's a fan. Come and have a picture and stuff. And I was like, okay, I'll do that, but my dad's over there, so you go and surprise him and go and say hi to him. And he did.
That's
and
awesome.
He went over and had a drink with him and stuff, which was pretty cool.
I always talk about how you're such a humble and down-to-earth guy, even with all your success. And it's easy to forget that you have boatloads of cash in the bank. What do you spend your money on? I'm trying to know, like, when you want to spend your money on something fun, what do you go out and buy?
I bought a house.
Houses?
Actually, well, no, I bought two. I bought two houses.
There you go.
Yeah, I built a tree house in the garden.
Good.
I bought some fields. I buy really boring stuff. I buy, like, grown-up.
Well, you bought land. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
I bought land, yeah.
Do you still have to buy your own equipment, or do people buy that for you now? Like for your music equipment?
Oh, no, of course, yeah. I probably pay more now.
Okay.
Because people want to bleed me.
But do you get a joy out of buying microphones and that kind of stuff, or not so much?
No, I get joy of buying guitars. I remember when I was younger, I was really, really into electric guitars, and then I got into acoustic. But when I was into electric guitars, you see all these amazing guitars that you can't afford. And yeah, there's a guitar called a Paul Reed Smith that Santana plays, and I remember I always wanted it, and it's about like $2 or $3 grand or something. And I was in Australia the other day, and I saw Santana on TV, and I was like, I always wanted one of those guitars. I wish I could have one of those guitars. Ooh, I can.
You can.
Yeah,
it's a good feeling.
I mean, yeah, I bought houses, land, and instruments, and that's kind of it. But that's a sensible way to do it, I think.
Now, there were gossip stories coming out about how Selena Gomez and Ed Sheeran are dating, which is bullcrap. Now, you guys are good friends. Do you ever, in a situation like that, do you say, hey, did you see the gossip story? And do you hope that maybe, hey, something will happen? Would you even go there with Selena? Or are you too good of friends?
She's with Bieber.
Oh, she is with Bieber?
Now, yeah.
Oh, she's back again.
Yeah.
That's definitely going on then?
The Bieber thing?
Yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
She's back with Bieber.
So, yeah, so you can't comment on if you'd go there or not, because that'd just create problems for you.
Yeah.
So it was also reported recently that you were in a relationship for 9 months and it was undetected.
Yeah, no, I was good at keeping that one quiet.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Because being a celebrity, it's tough to do that. Everyone's all over you with cameras and everything else.
I learned from Adele, though, because Adele is the biggest musical act in the world right now, and no one knows whether she's married or not, and no one knew whether she had a kid or what her kid was called. Like, she releases information when she wants to. So I learned, I learned that you can do it.
It is possible, and that's why all these people are like, oh, the paparazzi, they're invading our lives. Talk to Ed Sheeran. I always say that during our celebrity reports. I'm like, someone call Ed Sheeran and ask him how he does it, because he stays off the radar when he wants to.
You just, like, it's so simple to do. You don't be an idiot with it. Don't be like, if you have a girlfriend, do not take her on a red carpet somewhere, because then people will know you have a girlfriend. You know, like, I don't know. Some people are just really, they complain about the paparazzis being in their lives so much, but they invite them in. You can put up a barrier, and when you want to jump over the barrier, they're like, the way that I would jump over a paparazzi barrier now is if I decided to date someone who is a celebrity. Then that is inviting everyone in. But if I'm not dating anyone who's a celebrity, there's no reason why people have to be involved in my private life.
Well, I know you have to get out there and you're going to perform for our listeners, but one more question. A year ago or so, we talked about what your big dreams were. Do you feel like you've accomplished your biggest dream at this point, or do you feel like you have a lot more to go?
Yeah, I accomplished my biggest dream like 2 years ago, and ever since then, everything's been a bonus. So
you're in bonus time now?
Bonus time, yeah. So whenever it ends, I'm good.
That's a good place to be.
Yeah, I'm good.
Ed, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk, and you're always the best guy to talk to. It's always so nice. You're so down to earth, and I just love that you don't do all this stupid celebrity stuff. You're awesome.
I mean, I could start doing the celebrity stuff. I could start getting crunk up in the club.
No, your people are waving their hands no.
I could start walking around topless and spitting on people.
No, everyone has it so easy with you. You're so down to earth and easygoing. So all the best to you, Ed. I hope I get to see you again, and I hope at some point you can come up to the studio. It'd be a pleasure to have you.
I'd love to.
Thanks a lot, Ed. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right,
Nice
good
one.
to see you again.
Cheers, TJ.
1033
AM Radio.